The tug-of-war of supremacy over this world always existed, and it will remain in various forms even in future. But what will not remain the same is the dominance of any single individual.
If I were to say, my fellow citizens, that we shall send to the moon 240,000 miles away from the control station in Houston, a giant rocket more than 300 feet tall, the length of...
Today, at 15:45 hours, India conducted 3 underground nuclear tests in the Pokhran range.
Either it was the space race of 70s or the tussle of a countries being a nuclear powers, we always observe that whenever the new form of a power arises, all the countries gears up for the race, and this time it's AI race. Hello everybody, my name is Pushkar Kant and today we are going to discuss the talk of the town, the Chinese AI company Deepseek, which literally shake the AI world by releasing their new AI model, Deepseek R1.
The release of Deepseek AI from a Chinese company should be a wake-up call.
And the AI race has entered a new phase, and the battleground is now global. Just the Chinese AI Deepseek.
Deepseek is awake.
Deepseek has become an overnight sensation.
Deepseek really changes the game.
Well, you might heard of this Chinese AI company Deepseek in recent days only, but it existed from the past 1.5 years. Their headquarters is in China, Hangzhou, and his founder is 40 years old, Liang Wenfeng. Deepseek R1 model disrupted the monopoly of American companies' AI models like GPT-4, O1, Gemini, Llama. The reason why the Deepseek R1 model is creating buzz around the world is it is trained at a significantly lower cost, $6 million, compared to OpenAI's GPT-4 that was of $100 million. And if we talk about the computing power, Deepseek AI model trained on 1/10 of the computing power being used by OpenAI. And the reason why the performance of the Deepseek sounds so heroic against the OpenAI, because it happened pretty recently when OpenAI CEO Sam Altman in an interview boasted and declared with arrogance that competing with them in AI race is totally hopeless.
Sam, can you just going to startups? I mean, as you know, we've got a very vibrant startup ecosystem in India. Specifically focused on AI, are there spaces where you see, let's say, a startup from India building, you can build on the models, be it ChatGPT and many others. But if you want to build foundational models, how should we think about that? Where is it that a team from India, 3 super smart engineers with, not 100 million, but let's say 10 million, could actually build something truly substantial?
Look, the way this works is we're going to tell you it's totally hopeless to compete with us on training foundation models. You shouldn't try, and it's your job to, try anyway. And I believe both of those things. I think it is pretty hopeless, but...
Deepseek R1 model is especially optimized for the task that requires advanced reasonings and deeper thinking. One of the key innovations in Deepseek design is the use of mixture of expert architecture. This approach ensures that only a small portion of the model parameters are active at any time, reducing the amount of computing power required. If you go through the abstract of the published paper by Deepseek, we will understand the principle on which they have trained the model and got significant result out of it. By the way, I'm attaching the paper's links in description box so you can look into it. The way Deepseek approached differently compared to the OpenAI Llama, rather than training an AI model on LLM, large language model directly, they trained via the large-scale reinforced learning without supervised fine-tuning. If you're not familiar with these technical terms, you don't need to worry. These terms are nothing but the machine learning models on which these AI chatbots get trained. So next time when you ask any query to these chatbots, they exactly know which best combination of word or logic is highest possibilities can suit as a best answer for you. The reason why the Deepseek computing power is comparatively less than others is because they train their base model via reinforced learning without human supervision. If I try to simplify the reinforced learning without supervision, it's like training a monkey for any circus trick. But rather than guiding a monkey for right way to do the trick, You just reward monkey with banana for doing right and giving shock as a penalty for doing wrong. And over the period, monkey by himself do the right trick unknowingly just to get more bananas and to avoid less shock. Coming back to Deepseek market impact, by January, Deepseek R1 model surpassed the GPT-4 as the most downloaded free app on the iOS Apple Store in the US. The cascading impact of the rise of the Deepseek is Nvidia's share price dropped by 18% in a single day, and this is the biggest loss in a single day by any company in American history. Nvidia is a company which makes a chips which is used for AI models, and no wonder after the DeepSeek surface, the biggest jolt also faced by them only. Nasdaq also crashed by the 3% after the global tech sell-off. This kind of impact clearly shows the dominance of the United States in AI world is shattered. Despite putting sanction on the China and India for the Nvidia chips intended to restrict the ability of these two countries to develop advanced AI. If you talk about our country where we are in AI race, recently our Union Minister of Electronics and IT Ashwini Vaishnaw in an interview said India is all set to take a major leap in AI by developing its own large language model like GPT-4 and DeepSeek in coming next 10 months. Well, I hope India will prioritize the development of AI and secure the competitive edge in this field, because you like it or not, AI is coming.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
So that's it from my side. Hope you like this content. If you like this content, please, I would encourage you to like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you.
Neon dreams collide, Silicon Valley's whisper secrets on the ride. With every swipe and click, I'm lost in this parade. But deep inside my heart, there's a wild serenade. I feel the pulse of engines roaring loud and clear. In a world of wires and screens, I long for something real. I'm a T-Rex in a tech talk travel scene, roaring through the city like I'm living in a dream.